What if I told you that the secret to success isn't some massive breakthrough, but something much smaller, something so simple, yet so powerful that most people overlook it? Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a boy who went from struggling with discipline to building a life of success, all by changing just one thing: his daily habits. Listen carefully, because by the end of this story, you might just find the key to transforming your own life. In a peaceful town, nestled between rolling hills, there lived a boy named Rohan. He wasn't the smartest kid in school, nor was he the worst. He was just average. But deep down, he had a burning desire to be successful, to achieve something great, to prove to himself and to the world that he was capable of more. But there was one big problem. He lacked discipline. No matter how much he dreamed of success, he just couldn't take action. Procrastination was his biggest enemy. He would plan grand things, but never follow through. He told himself, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. His dreams stayed dreams. His parents and teachers kept telling him to be more responsible, to stay disciplined. But their words went in one ear and out the other. Why? Because Rohan believed that success came from big changes, not small ones. And since those big changes felt too overwhelming, he didn't even try. One afternoon, as Rohan sat alone by the river, deep in thought, he met an old professor named Mr. Verma, a wise man, well respected in the town for his knowledge and wisdom. Seeing the frustration on Rohan's face, the professor sat beside him and asked, "You seem troubled, my boy. What's on your mind?" Rohan sighed. "I want to be successful, but I just don't know where to start. Everything feels too big, too difficult." Mr. Verma chuckled softly and said, "Let me tell you a story. There was once a farmer who planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day he watered it, nurtured it, and waited for it to grow. But a year passed, and nothing happened. 2 years, still nothing. The other plants in his garden flourished, but the bamboo seed showed no sign of life. People laughed at him. They told him he was wasting his time. But the farmer had faith. He continued to care for the seed, despite seeing no progress. Then in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 80 feet tall. Rohan's eyes widened. "How is that possible?" Mr. Verma smiled. "Because during those 5 years, the bamboo wasn't growing on the surface. It was growing underground, developing a strong root system to support its future height." Success works the same way, Rohan. It's not about big actions. It's about small, daily habits. Even if you don't see results at first, they are shaping your future. Rohan sat in silence, letting the story sink in. For the first time, he realized he had been waiting for big changes instead of focusing on the small steps that lead to success. "What small habits can I start, sir?" he asked eagerly. Mr. Verma smiled. "Let me share a few with you. Number 1, waking up early. If you wake up just 1 hour earlier every day, you get an extra 365 hours in a year. Imagine what you can accomplish in that time." For the first time, Rohan saw time as an asset. He set his alarm an hour earlier and used that time to work on himself. Number 2, reading 10 pages a day. 10 pages might seem small, but that's 12 books a year. And 12 books? They can completely transform your mindset and knowledge. Rohan loved stories, but he had never thought about reading to improve himself. That changed. Number 3, setting small goals. If you write just 200 words a day, you'll have a full book in a year. If you exercise for just 10 minutes daily, you'll be fitter than most people. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, Rohan started setting small, achievable goals every day. Number 4, beating procrastination with the 5-second rule. Whenever you feel like delaying something, count 5, 4 dots, 3 dots, 2 dots, 1, and start immediately. Your brain won't have time to talk you out of it. Rohan tried it, and to his surprise, he started finishing tasks faster. Number 5, practicing gratitude. Every night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This will shift your mindset from complaints to appreciation. At first, Rohan thought it was silly, but as he continued, he felt happier and more positive. Number 6, exercising for just 10 minutes daily. A short workout daily is better than waiting for the perfect day to start the gym. Rohan started small, And before he knew it, he felt stronger and more energetic. Number 7. Limiting screen time. Every time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me grow, or is it just wasting my time? Rohan realized he spent too much time on social media. He cut back and used that time for more productive things. For the next few months, Rohan followed these small habits. At first, nothing seemed different. But as time passed, he became more focused. His grades improved. He felt confident and motivated. By the end of the year, he was a completely different person, disciplined, responsible, and successful. Years later, Rohan became a well-known entrepreneur. People asked him, "What's the secret to your success?" He smiled. Small habits create big results.